Welcome to the Newcastle Fan Channel, the channel which talks everything going on at Newcastle United. So it's been quite a slow news week. We've still not had really any update from the takeover, but I thought I'd mention a few things which have come out this in the last few days. So one is Gayle. Now, as you all know, Gayle went on loan to West Brom last year. He's in the first season when we got back to the Premier League. He wasn't kind of the same Gayle, obviously. He struggled with the step up. He still got a few goals, though. I think people forget that. But people felt his build-up play wasn't as good as it should have been. I was quite surprised when we let him go because obviously we kept Hosselu instead. Now, Gayle has been linked with a £20 million move to Stoke. Now, Stoke are obviously trying to get promotion. They had quite a disappointing season last year. And they probably see Gayle as a guy who'd score the goals to get them back up. West Brom probably are still looking at him. He had a great season last year. A bit tired probably with his semi-final sending off because he then missed the key second leg game in the playoffs. But, probably West Brom would definitely, if they have the money, I think they are, with Slaven Bilic, they're probably waiting to see what Slaven Bilic says before they make any move for Gayle. Now, for me, at the moment, we shouldn't sell anyone because A, we don't know who the manager is. We might get in a new manager who loves Gayle, and then if we've sold him before that decision made, it's stupid. Secondly, we're letting Hosselu go to Alaves, which means we're another striker short. I prefer Gayle personally to Yoshinori Mutu. I know they're slightly different players, but I'd rather have Gayle because I know that if he got the right service, and I think his year in the Championship will have rehabilitated him a bit. I always felt that he got a hamstring injury towards the end of that season when we were getting promoted, and I feel he lost a little bit of his pace. But when I watched West Brom last year, I felt he was back to normal, and I think if we brought him back, he definitely could be very, very useful, either to play off Rond. Well, we don't even know if Rondon's staying, do we? We don't even know if Perez is staying. So it's quite hard to plan, but I do think he would be a very, very useful option. Now, looking at the price tag, 20 million is a very good price tag, but again, it depends on if the money is there to reinvest, who could we get? And I think, personally, I would keep Gayle, but I was always a big fan of his, so it will be interesting to see what happens with him. The other player who's been rumoured to be coming back is a forgotten man, Ashraf Lazaar. When we signed him originally, everyone was very excited. We saw him as that he was going to be the left back and he was going to push Dummett and he was a future potential. Not really happened for him. He's played a couple of Carling Cup games, didn't really make any impact on Newcastle at all, and I think Rafa generally is not a fan. I think it's very similar to the James signing. He signed him, decided, I don't rate him, and just let him go. And I mean, Lazaar's been making all the noises. He says he wants to come back. He wants to have another chance at Newcastle. I don't think we're going to be giving him another chance, if I'm honest. So he's another player who I can't see us really keep in. I think it would make sense for us to let him go. I doubt we'd get much money for him. I'm guessing 1 or 2 million. I mean, even when he went on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, he had some injury problems, so I can't see that happening. And the final bit of news is that ex-Newcastle player Craig Bellamy has been appointed Anderlecht coach, which was a bit surprising. Bellamy, of course, was Cardiff coach, but then he's had these allegations of bullying. He's been accused of that, and I think Cardiff had an investigation and he decided to leave. But yeah, he's going across to Belgian football. Bellamy is an interesting one because lots of fans hate him. Newcastle fans hate him. Lots of fans feel since he's retired, he's made quite a few derogatory comments about Newcastle, bigging up Liverpool in comparison to Newcastle, which I agree, I don't like those comments. But he was such a good player for us. I mean, the pace that he had, he wasn't the greatest finisher, but his movement, his change of speed, whatever anyone thinks, when Shearer played with him, Shearer was a much, much better player towards the end of his career when he played with him because he had someone who could do the running. And I do feel it gets a little bit of unlucky because I feel Souness kind of didn't manage Bellamy well. I mean, he's a difficult person, he's clear, but he didn't manage him well. But I was wondering what you guys think of, I mean, the whole Craig Bellamy. Should he be loved or should he be not? I mean, I've read his book, Feigning Injury, because he was unhappy with something, which he strenuously denies, is what Souness says. It's tough. Personally, I think we should, it's been a while, we should really let bygones be bygones and appreciate that he made a huge impact in Sir Bobby Robson's team and was a great player for us. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. So let me know what you think about Gayle. Should we sell him or should we keep him? Lazaar, should we let him go? And Bellamy, should he be remembered as a Newcastle legend? Or should we just say, well, no, he's bad-mouthed us now, so it's not right. Alright, let me have a think. Please subscribe, and if you like the video, hit a like button. Thanks.